Hello and welcome to this week's guided reading with me, Becca Handley, for the 8th of May through to the 14th of May 2023. So we are in our last week of Mercury retrograde, which might make some people feel quite relieved. But I hope you have taken time to take stock and rest a little bit and look at some of the stuff that's maybe been coming up for you, because it is coming up to be healed, to be released, to be transformed. And it does mean that you should feel better the other side if that's been going on for you. We had a full moon last week in Scorpio and a partial lunar eclipse, so quite intense energies. If you have been experiencing some difficulty, particularly with maybe old patterns of thinking or some things that are coming up for you that make you feel very uncomfortable, that's very normal for this sort of period. But they are really about looking at the things that keep us small and keep us from shining our light. So it's like, with these multifaceted sort of lanterns, and every time we have these very intense sort of energetic shifts, it's another opportunity to polish off one of the facets of your lantern or your lamp to let some more light out. But it's not always comfy, because the dark stuff can make us feel uncomfortable. Okay, so what else to say? We have on the 9th of May, the Sun will be conjunct to Uranus. Don't worry about what that means in a bigger picture astrologically, but it's about freedom, liberation. So it's about being unapologetically you. So at the start of the week, just let yourself be you. Don't feel like you have to hide your light under a bushel, as it were. But again, we've still got this Mercury retrograde energy, so just be mindful that things might feel a bit heavy, a bit treacly. Be mindful of communication. Take time to rest if you can, to maybe meditate, do some restorative yoga. That can be a nice thing to help the energies move. We just want to keep those energies circulating, moving, shifting, transforming, and this is a very potent time for that. So I'm going to be using my Diana Cooper cards today. I have spread them out. I might have used those last week. Don't tend to use them 2 weeks in a row, but if I did, sorry about that. But they just called me today. Oh, look at that. Smooth the hair down. A bit of grooming. Mid-video. How classy. So I'm going to choose a card for Monday, Tuesday. Let's see what wants to come out. Flexibility. I am free and flexible. This little guy. So it says, life is full of changes and surprises. Your guidance is to move with the current, for it is resisting the flow which creates the problems. Ask your angels or your spirit guides or your higher self to help you open your mind and heart to new ideas and fresh options. When you accept the possibility that there will be other ways, previously unseen doorways will be open to you, and you will move easily through this change. There is a solution to every problem, so look at things with the eyes of love and expectation. Then the life force will flow freely through you. You'll feel healthy and alive and can access the necessary resources and wisdom within yourself to help you through the change. So yeah, it's about being flexible, about not being too rigid about how you think things should go, how life should flow for you, being open to something new and remembering that sometimes there's something coming that we hadn't even foreseen. So yeah, don't get too narrow in your vision for your life. Okay, let's move into the middle of the week, see what comes out now. Beginnings. Oh, I welcome and nurture the new into my life. There we go. Life is a series of cycles, and a time of rebirth is indicated for you. This may mean a new phase in a relationship, germination of a fresh idea, or the beginning of qualities you like laughter, light, or hope. It may herald a total change. Do not be afraid to let go of the familiar, for the new cannot enter until the old and outworn has departed. Your angel guidance is to accept the new, for it is what we welcome when it arrives. Birth is a vulnerable time. The fragile life force needs to be protected and nurtured within you. The angels ask you to guide the new beginnings in your life safely to maturity. Affirmation, I welcome and nurture the new in my life. So this is nice as we move towards the end of the weekend. We're just about to go into this post-retrograde period. It is about new. It is about this period, this 3-week period, is a chance to let go of some things that may be holding you up, so that when we go forward with Mercury, we can move into the new beginnings, move into the new opportunities with more, like I said, clarity, hope, light, and wisdom. So there we go. There is your reading for this week. Short but sweet. But I hope you've gained something from that, some insight. Just be gentle with yourself. That is the really strong message of this week's reading. It's not an easy time energetically. Lots of us are feeling that down here on the earth. So if you've been going through some stuff, you know, I see you and respect you, and I know that it's not always easy. So look after yourself, take care, and I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.